Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. He's got on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Dumped off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Let's go. Hurt. Hey, check one more.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one's incomplete over the middle. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Jones now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Good work so far. He's got room. Space on the right. He's got room. To the 15. And he is gone. It's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Jones. It is caught left side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball?
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gets it to him on the screen. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Tracy will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans hold a slim 2-point lead early. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Purdue. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another chance to get that low yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
They go to him again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14. Texans 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Gets this to Stover. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Into traffic, complete! And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll go. It's Tracy. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Jones on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 14-10 our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That One felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third and long for him here. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
They get 22 out of that play, and the Titans have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set now, 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by... Ready?
A give now from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Like 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go play fake with Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to come down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now he starts from the 6.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 12-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Ward's going to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Dragon 60. Go. Bronco 80.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, Ward going to the air. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st down throw here for Ward. Left side, it's caught by Rice. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds a man right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Third and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, hot, ready. Hot.
Ward setting the pass. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's going to be great for to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The Titans 1st down.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Dumped off to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Rocco 80.
To throw again, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Nike 18.
Again, Jones to the air. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Nico Collins, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Thrown back into the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Ward now. And they bring him down around the 34. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Chimaray DK on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super rough, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Titans first down.
Get up. Smash. 70 Lions. Reload. Reload. Hawk 7.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Like Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Ward. Dump off caught by his back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A tight end in motion now.
No. Check. Panther.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Motioning the tight end now. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap man award. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll run it here on third down. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Jones. Short pass brought in. And this gets him well away from danger as he is out past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. It will be a first down, Texans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. It's Tracy on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
To the air on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Set. Grab goal 80. Let go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is.
Okay, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, set. Hop, step, hey, hey. Ready?
Second down carry for Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ward now on 3rd down. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
77. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down, Titans.
Get it. 18.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. First down from the 42. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First down from the 42.
Let's go. 77 Wolf. Hurt.
Running it now out of the gun. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now a give on the counter. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready, run.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Nice.
Here's another for it. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Running with Taylor. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Here's Tracy once more. Escapes the defender. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To throw, here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Trying to set this up quick.
And brings up third down.
Third and 1. Here's Jones. It's on top score. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 5. At the Titans.
They go play fake with Jones. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw again, it's Jones. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.